Hello, friend. My name is Christina, and today we are about to investigate a very interesting and I would even say slightly odd case that happened to two of our mutual friends. But what has actually gone wrong and who is responsible for it? We will find out very and very soon. So get ready because grammar is about to get interesting. And on the slide here, you can see the man called Dan. Dan's colleague had a birthday party yesterday where everyone got a piece of cake. But unfortunately, Dan was so snowed under with different tasks that he put his cake in the fridge. Today's morning, Dan was coming to the office dreaming about that piece of cake with a fresh cup of coffee. But when he opened the fridge, he found his plate to be empty. And then he said, "Ah, Rob must have eaten it." Rob must have eaten it is quite an interesting sentence simply because of a structure that we have in the middle of it, namely modal verb plus have plus past participle. Usually we use it when we want to make assumptions about the past. So the sentence Rob must have eaten it means that we are 100% sure he did it. So maybe he left a trace, or maybe he was just the only one in the office. Reasons can be different, but fact is a fact. However, when we change the modal verb, we also change the level of confidence, which is why we have two sentences here. Rob must have eaten it and Rob can't have eaten it, where both of them mean that we are 100% sure that he did or didn't do something. At the same time, the sentence below says Rob may have eaten it or Rob might have eaten it. This time, this sentence means that we think it's possible, however, we are not 100% sure. So maybe he did it or maybe he did not. We simply don't know 100%. The same stuff happens with the sentence below. Rob could have eaten it also means that it is possible, but we are not that sure. So maybe there is no evidence, or just in general, the level of our confidence is lower. Finally, we have three sentences with should. I shouldn't have left it in the fridge. I should have left a note. And finally, I should have eaten it yesterday. All of these sentences are used when we want to express our regrets or when we wish the things had been different. Nevertheless, this is Rob today, and judging from these pictures and his own words, yesterday he had the best bachelor party ever. However, this is Rob today, and he cannot remember what happened yesterday at all. So let's try help him and try to guess how the evening went. For this particular reason, we have a very short but useful exercise here. You can see 4 pictures below and quite an easy question on top. So what did they drink? Let us try making assumptions about their possible drinks using modals in the past. And I would even recommend or suggest you pausing this video for a couple of seconds or minutes here to give it a thought and later on express your guesses. For example, he can't have drunk milk yesterday. He looks like he has severe headache and a hangover. Try doing the same stuff, but don't forget to pause. And as you are done here, we can switch our slide to the next one where we can have or we can see the next question and the other portion of pictures. So let's try to do the same thing, also using modals in the past. And once again, I encourage you to pause this video for a little bit to have a bit more time for thinking. However, that's also not everything because we have one more slide here, this time with places, and the task is pretty much the same. We are making assumptions using different modals in the past. Finally, the last slide with food. As you can also notice, we have the biggest amount of pictures here, which is even better because it means that you can make more sentences and practice even better. So let's try doing the absolute same stuff here as well. And of course, I will share some of my examples so you can double check yourself or just make sure that you did the great work. My sentences are, he can't have drunk milk. He looks like he has a severe headache and a hangover. Then they might have met a clown. Friends like making surprises like this, especially for bachelor parties. They can't have visited zoo. It's prohibited to drink alcohol there. And the last one, they may have eaten hot dogs as this is one of the food options you can usually find in bars. To wrap things up, it was really great to have a talk with you today. And I hope that you found this lesson helpful. And of course, I will be happy to see you on our lessons. So do not be scared to give it a try. And bye-bye.